For the very first section of the Carver qualification, we are looking at criteria 1.1, explain the functions of assessment in learning and development. In other words, we are looking at what is assessment, what does it mean? And we're also going to be looking at the key terms of initial, formative and summative assessment. So what is assessment? Assessment is a method of finding out if learning has taken place. Simply, you are checking your learners' current knowledge, their skill set, and finding out if they have understood and they can replicate the skills that they have been taught, okay? So we are finding out whether they can perform their role independently, okay, without the presence of assessor. So it's very important that ourselves, the qualified assessor, does a robust assessment to make sure that they are fully confident within their role. Assessments can take place anywhere. They can of course take place within an office environment, a training room, okay. It can be in the work environment in the presence of customers, it could be clients, and it could be perhaps within your working field away from the organisation as well. Okay, so for the first section here, just in your own words, we'd like for you to describe what is assessment. So we're looking at between 3 to 4 lines here. Do have a look at pages 2 to 4 in the textbook. The next section is initial assessment. So initial assessment is all about ascertaining if your learner has any previous knowledge and experience of the subject or area in which it is to be assessed. Okay, so initial assessments are usually a one-to-one conversation. It could be an interview, an application form, for example, where you find out about the learner's pre-existing skill set, their qualities, their previous understanding about your course or qualification. And this can help you to create your very own assessment and tailor it to their needs. We have formative assessment next. Formative assessments should take place continuously throughout the course or qualification. So finding out if learners are on track, perhaps they are understanding more about their skill set or role. And it's very important to make sure that learners are very much guided throughout the course or qualification, throughout the assessment process, to make sure that they are understanding the key skills. Recap activities, quizzes, questions and debates are often quite common formative assessments there, but very important to do so learners are feeling comfortable within the process. The final key term is summative assessment. So summative assessment happens at the very end of a course or qualification. So this could be perhaps a final exam. It could be assignment, portfolio that you hand in and you will mark, of course, is the assessor. So this is very much the final preparation in order for your certificates to be handed out to your learners, for example, or it could just be updating their CPD log as well. Okay, so for the next criteria, I'd like for you, of course, to write just a paragraph on what is assessment, followed by what is initial, formative, and also summative.